We could be cool with each other. And I say that to all the sisters. Shout out to Neo X, by the way. Neo X was going in and everything.
Nah. There ain't no goddamn shout out to that shit.
No, well, for me as a sister, brother, I know. Okay, no, okay, Senator. Well, for me,
nope.
For me,
nope.
It does.
Down with Shaka Doo.
Okay, I'm sorry, Senator. If you're aligning yourself, let me say this, King.
Hold up. And I'm not getting at you, Nepal. So anybody who down with that piece of shit over there, and I haven't cursed, goddamn it, in damn near 2 weeks now, and I'm cursing. Whoever down with that piece of doo-doo is not, don't mention their damn name. That's all they do is call my damn name on their channel because they trying to bring me there. So the hell would that be? The hell with them niggas over there, and we don't mention them over here. Because all they try to do is slander every goddamn body like we promote child pedophilia. Knowing damn well we don't promote that stuff. But they want to keep it going like we do. So the hell with them bastards. And they get mad when I strike back. You see what I'm saying? Once you say Sarnetta came home from prison and he was messing with a 15-year-old girl when he was 30, the gloves is off now. You can't tell me how to speak about you. You can't tell me now because I talked about your mama, because I talked about your baby doodle, how to speak. Because that's the worst thing you could say to somebody is that they are a pedophile and they are a molester and they do all kind of shit. So once you say that, you can't get mad at me talking about your baby doodle or your mother or anybody else because you struck first. Check. That's all I wanted to say. Don't get mad when you throw punches at me and then I swing back at you and you get mad at me for that. I'm not mad. I'll say it over and over again. The hell with your mother, your baby doodle, all that shit. Because you love me. And
okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Senator, I did not know that at all. I don't even watch that. I haven't watched Nia.
Child molestation. I don't support none of that shit. And when now my gloves is off. I'm banging on you and anybody who fuck with you. Go ahead. Now I'm done.
Okay.
Brother, real quick, y'all. Damn. I had a call earlier this morning from 3 God, Nature Boy.
Lord, today. Ain't he in jail?
Yeah, but not Nature Boy himself.
Oh, okay.
From his secretaries, from the wives, from them. They called me and they said that Nature Boy wanted to speak to me. And so I said, okay. So I tried to get him. I guess he couldn't get on the phone at that time because, you know, I was going to make sure it'd be live. And it was going to be live to see what's going on, what's the situation. So they sent me a bunch of stuff to look at. And I ain't going to look at it yet. I would like to wait until we get on the phone and I will bring y'all the update of Nature Boy. So don't come here later with the Shaka Doodoo nigga and say, yo, look, Sarnetta, he support this. No, I'm not supporting. I'm reporting the news. Do y'all understand that, man?
Yeah.
It's reporting the goddamn news. Oh, man, look, he let a pedophile on the channel and then, nigga, I'm feeding your baby. I'm feeding your family because every video you got of mine is being monetized, nigga. Look, you should be saying thank you, and I'm giving you content. So thank you. I'm feeding Shaka Doodoo and your baby Doodoo and your wife, nigga. Say thank you, boy. Because every video you got of mine's up, you can see a commercial on it. And I'm feeding you, and you eating off of Sarnetta. Say thank you, Elise. What do you say to that, Judah? Come on, man. Talk black to me, brother.
I went to this. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I went to this Shaka, Mr. Doodoo's channel. There's literally like 50 plus videos.
No, it's more than that.
Called obsession.
No, it's 80. It's over 80.
That's even worse. Like that's man love.
And they
Not in the
all
right way.
monetize.
Oh, yeah, he should thank you.
Thank you, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Hotep Senu Hena Senut Itiren Isha Kanugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Saneda attacked my mother and daughter. I just want to check the sound, make sure you can hear me well. Let's see. See the sound. It sounds good. All right. Let's see who's in the place to be. Donna Williams is in the place to be. As Scam Cheddar said, child pedophilia. I mean, those guys come up with some new terms, man. We already heard non-forceful rape, didn't we? Non-forceful rape. We read that, you know. Donnie Williams wrote, Frankie lying again, he's cute and trying to justify his subpar character. Bennett is in the place to be. What's up? Bennett wrote, Shaka, they can't stand you. LOL. Donnie Williams wrote, check in my head. He thinks he's the belle of the ball and got this clown on a court with him. Yeah, he got one dude. He got bisexual Judas Nasty. Well, you got the pedophile apology scared. Zali wrote, Judah always talking about man live when he just admitted on his last live that he has gay thoughts. Well, oh, he meant to write man love. If you can direct us to that video, I mean, you said this is the last live, but if you can give us a timestamp, I will be interested to hear it from the horse's mouth. Bennett wrote F Sa Cheddar TV. That's my hat right there, you know. I also have the hoodie, you know. Oh. But climate is warmer, so I don't have it on now, but maybe later on I may put it on. You know. And well, some more stuff coming up, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Now, that's really for the record. That's really for the record. I ain't tripping off that. He's a low life dude. I cannot predict the future. If we ever cross path, I'll see if we'll have that same energy. I don't recall talking about his mother in a derogatory way, or any family member of his for that matter, you know. But it's all good. He's a sucker. What's interesting though, Tar's in the place to be. I'm in the building, at work. I'll be in and out. Reza goes to court on June 26th next month for insurance fraud, etc. Okay. Thanks for the info. So you heard Scam Cheddar himself saying that one of Nature Boy's, did he say wife or something like that? But some people close to Nature Boy contacted Scam Cheddar, and Scam Cheddar tried to reach out to Nature Boy, but he wants it to be live. And you heard Scam Cheddar himself say, you know, don't say, oh, this. For those who don't know, Nature Boy has several charges, including rape. Now, the main thing that Scam Cheddar said, and I heard him say that before, he's acting like I said that he was a pedophile. Enki said he was a pedophile. Enki said it several times. Scam Cheddar acts like I said that he was having a relationship with a 15-year-old girl when he was 30. For months, he did not deny the relationship with the girl. You see? And he was acting like, oh, don't ask me who she is. I'm going to play it. Don't ask me who Nikki is. You wouldn't know and stuff like that. Yeah. Why? And for months he was like avoiding the issue. And he's on tape. You will see it saying, "Who's Nikki? Don't ask me about Nikki." But not long ago, we've seen that he remembers now that she lived in the same building. Why doesn't he have that same smoke for Enki? Enki is the one who made the statement publicly, which shows you that Sai is a punk. Frankie is a punk. He should have that energy for Enki. He knows very well it's Enki who said that. Stone wrote he will entertain Nature Boy from jail to get views. Bro, No Light will be next. I mean, the guy said it. For those who just come now, who just arrived now, go to the beginning, right? He said that he tried to reach out to Nature Boy and he wants it to be live. Yes, for views, he doesn't mind. Now, the dude was not convicted, but we know what happened with people who are convicted, though. They get the support over there, you see. So we're just gonna clear that out. He also talked about slandering everybody, man. Please. Texas Bomber wrote he's just hurt because he finally met his match. Somebody can be somebody he can't bully. Oh, that's for sure. He can never bully me. But it's not me only. There's so many people on this planet. He knows he can't bully. He can bully Minister Enki. He knows very well. The whole world knows that it was Enki who said that. Him being 33, having sex or a relationship with a 15-year-old girl called Nikki Chanel from Harlem. When Enki was alive, somebody called in and talked about that. Then Enki made another video saying that he spoke to some people and they validated that story. Just like Scam Cheddar called his homie Sutek to try to validate something that happened. Sutek had no recollection of much, but he called Sutek to validate some story. So Enki did the same thing. Yes, exact. So what we're gonna do first for that dude, who talked about this like 50 videos of stuff like that. I already made a live stream. There's 200 videos about Polite. 200 videos about Polite. And Scam Cheddar has made so many videos putting people's names in it. Sarnetta doesn't teach. Scam Cheddar doesn't teach. Yeah, Zale. Okay, but please give me the timestamp, so we can get it over with, Now, Storm wrote, you hurt Sai feeling bad. He has venom in his voice and smoke coming out his ears when he talks about you. Yeah, but he knows why. Because there's this tape that I will play when he defends the convicted child molester Malachi York for 10 minutes straight. Did he recant that? That's what he should do if he realized that he was messed up in the head for doing so. You see? So he's been losing supporters. It's not live. He's been losing supporters. Therefore, he's been having less donations. He's been losing money. You remember the Chris Snakes dude saying, oh, you're effing up the money? That's real, man. That's real. So he's angry. So he's trying to flip the script and act like I'm the one who's slandering. Oh, thank you, Zali. 3110. Let's hear it. See, some people, man, let's find out. But anyway, here in the chat. Hold on. Merod, tu fais trop de bruit là. Fais attention, Merod. Fais attention. Fais attention, je te préviens. So you have the video here. Hashtag bisexual Judah nasty. It's there. It's there. You will see how the dude used to get down. What kind of fantasies he had. What kind of sexual acts he wanted to do with men. I didn't say it. Guess who said it? Guess who wrote it? Guess who wrote it? Oh, before I forget, Sister NeoX will go live. And it will be, if I'm not mistaken, 6 p.m. EST New York time. So I'm going to share the link now. Oh, damn, she has actually 2 live streams. Okay, no. There's one at 5 p.m. EST today. and another one tomorrow. So let me share the one for later on. You have that one that's scheduled for today in basically 2 hours, well, less than 2 hours, 5 p.m. EST New York time. One fake friend can do more damage than 5 enemies. Chris MVP Harris was not a good friend to me. I mean, this dude, he has a track record of being a snake. Double cross Kiddo be the Witchfinder General. He talks smack about his homie Konsu. Then he apologized. Talks smack about Neo X. Then he apologized. Talks smack about her again. I mean, he was a snake towards me and so many people. Some people, they're just gonna be the same until they reach the other round. Now, the other one, dang. The other one is scheduled for tomorrow. And Scam Cheddar, as you heard, he addressed next. He didn't say her name, but he said, that B, and we know what the B word stands for, but tomorrow it is AM. Yeah, that's midnight, if I'm not mistaken. Live in 2 hours. Okay, well, it's 2 back to back, actually. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention, but that's gonna be my time. Okay, so what time is it gonna be in New York then? Okay, yeah, 6 p.m. in New York then, if I'm not mistaken. So here you have the other one entitled, "Dear Senator, Neo X don't need you. They do. You are not my God. You don't control me." See? So make sure you show some love to Neo X and you go and holler at her. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's deal with Sanetta defending for 10 minutes straight the convicted child molester Malachi York with no shame in the world. Let's hear it.
Let me ask you a question. You keep saying that Dr. York went up in court and admitted that he was guilty. Am I correct?
He copped out. He didn't go to trial. He copped out.
Did you see the video?
Did I see the video of it? I seen a few videos with him in court. What that mean? He got drugged.
What did he cop out to, Poppy?
He copped out to all of those charges. The charges, not tax evasion, not that. Like.
I almost forgot that damn Judas, nasty dude, man. Damn. And let me thank the person who informed me that Scam Cheddar was saying all these scandalous things about my mother and my daughter. It's not the first time I talked about my family members. Now, for those who haven't seen it, because you have different people when you live stream. So it's important to inform people. Hold on. So those who haven't seen it, this is what he wrote. Hold on. This is what he wrote in my chat as I was live streaming. You see? He wrote, "Why you be letting your daughter sit on your lap?" He took Wolf Nepah Shadda's talking point, where Nepah Shadda said live on air, where if he's so worried, if there's so many child molesters, then why does he have his daughter sitting on his lap? Which was foul and ridiculous. But she was insinuating at this point. But here, he did not insinuate. He made a straight up accusation. He wrote, then you be feeling on her. You see? Now, that being said, let's check that Judas nasty dude. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now the title of his live stream is quite particular, man. I mean, got the title of his live stream. I mean, he has a picture of Baphomet, a depiction of Baphomet, and he wrote, "We Israelites are the children of Satan." I mean, you can't make that up, man. We Israelites are the children of Satan. Our wickedness far surpasses everyone on this planet. That's the title he chose. Now, which timestamp was I told? 3110. Let's see. Let's go to 3110. Say it ain't so. Say it's a joke. You know what? I'll go at 31. 3101. Precisely.
No, because I was there. I had depression, which is nothing but goddamn demons, on me for years. I was thinking about killing myself, walking up unaliving people, gay shit, adultery, whatever was goddamn wicked, whatever it was. That's what I was. Demons don't do that.
So I heard it. Let's go back.
That's Satan. How do I know? Because I was there. I had depression, which is nothing but goddamn demons, on me for years. I was thinking about killing myself, walking up unaliving people, gay shit.
So that's called damage control. He tried to act slick. I made that video. I played the video, actually. Somebody else made the video. Some of you may not know, man, but if you just check that link here, bisexual, #bisexual Judah Nasser, you will be shocked at the things that he wrote about homosexual act, homosexual, gay sexual acts. You will be shocked. So now he's preparing his damage control by saying that it is a devil and saying it is depression. Man, it can't be both, man. Just choose, man. You cannot be the devil and depression at the same time. He's trying to blame it on the devil now. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, that's him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's him, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's using Scam Cheddar. That's the best person that he could get to co-sign him, man. That being said, thank you, Zali. Thank you. Some people like that. They're straight up thorough. They give you the name of the video or the link and the timestamp, and I can't ask for anything more. So thank you to all the brothers and sisters who've been sending me videos and giving me the timestamps. I appreciate it. You know, I don't say you guys' names because I guess it's better like that. You understand what I'm saying? But I appreciate that. If somebody would have told me that Judas Nasty admitted live on air that he had gay thoughts, I wouldn't have believed it. If I didn't see it from my own eyes and hear it from my own ears, I wouldn't have believed it. And that's why I was like, say it ain't so. I thought maybe, there was a misunderstanding, misinterpretation. But he said it, man. Scam Cheddar, man. That's the best you can do, man. Next, you know, Scam Chat is gonna do a live stream about, you know, alternative lifestyle, you know. But anyway, let's go back to Scam Cheddar publicly defending the convicted child molester Malachi York for 9 minutes and 48 seconds.
Let me ask you a question. You keep saying that Dr. York went up in court and admitted that he was guilty. Am I correct?
He copped out. He didn't go to trial. He copped out.
Did you see the video?
Did I see the video? I seen a few videos with him in court. What that mean? He got drugged?
What did he cop out to, Poppy?
He copped out to all of those charges. The charges, not tax evasion, not that. Like Prince York tried to say, he copped out to all of those charges of molestation, and the reason why he copped out was because he gave those children herpes.
Now, hold on. Now, what did he cop out to, though? What was the charges for him copping out?
Child molestation.
No. What was the time? What was the time that he will get if he cop out?
The time that they gave him over 100 years.
Now, Poppy, reason with me. Let's deal with some real truth for a minute. If a man would cop out to 200 years or to 100 years, come on, Poppy, it don't make sense. He have nothing to lose. Why would he cop out to 100 years, Poppy? He would automatically, hold on, Poppy. He would go to trial. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. See, but y'all hate so damn much. Hold on, Poppy. Hold on. Y'all hate so much, and you want to prove that he's that y'all going along everything with the damn white man told you. If the white man is the fucking devil, how come everybody all of a sudden now believes what the fucking white man is telling them? Come on, bro.
So, let me ask you a question. You gonna tell me, just like Ben Potter, that there was rumors in New York?
Brother, we're talking about Dr. York right now. Let's get back to Dr. York.
So now, hold up. Yes. So now you gonna tell me that the Brooklyn Knights didn't run Dr. York ass out of Brooklyn because the rumors of him being a child molester been going on for over 40 years? This shit didn't just start with Dr. York. Dr. York was being accused of being a child molester since the early 70s, 60s and 70s. That man had been being a child molester, number one. Number two, not only is he a child molester, but he taught Africa Bambaataa. He is Africa Bambaataa's teacher, and he taught them about the occult. He is his teacher. He is Bambaataa's master teacher, and that's another place where Bambaataa started that practice from. He recorded his first record inside Dr. York's studio. Dr. York turned Africa Bambaataa out. He's a pedophile.
All right, I hear what you're saying, brother, but guess what? You still have not proven anything. Give me some proof. Show me something. Ain't no man. For example, I'm going to court. I'm not going to cop out to 100 damn years, Poppy. What do I got to lose in going to trial? I'm already in court. I'm 50-something years old already. I'm 40-something years old already. And I'm going to court for 100 years. Why would that man cop out? You know why he copped out, Poppy?
I know why he copped out.
Why he copped out?
He copped out because he didn't want his medical records to be released and lose all his followers, because his medical records told the story of him giving them children. He gave all of those children herpes.
All right, Poppy. He copped out, my brother, because he wanted to release his wives. the fucking white man had all of his wives and everybody locked down in the dungeons. So he said, I'm going to take the fall. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. No man is going to go inside the shit and go and say, I'm going to cop out to 100 years. Who does that? You might as well go to trial. You think Dr. York was that stupid, Poppy? Something else was bigger than that. Come on, man. I don't believe, and hold on, I don't believe that Dr. York was molesting little boys. How old was Tyreek? Tyreek was what? He said he was what? 7 years old? I don't believe that. Yep. Now, I have a right to my own opinion. I don't believe that. I don't believe he was having sex with little boys. Dr. York had 50 beautiful fucking wives, women. I don't believe that. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse.
You understand you're charged with 40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation, that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement, and you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count, and that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most and the least. You understand that? Actually, Your Honor,
that's where y'all all got it wrong. He didn't go to jail for that. He didn't go to jail for molesting, brother. He didn't go to jail for molesting, brother. He went to jail for a whole different other shit. He went to jail for a whole different other shit.
So if he didn't go to jail for molesting, then why was those children on the stand testifying on the stand and got their testimony? And anybody, all you got to do is stay in court for the records. They testified and said everything he did to them in the bedroom. So if they wasn't in court for justice for what he did to them, then why would the district attorney even have them on the stand? That doesn't make any sense.
Poppy, do you believe in the white man now? All of a sudden, you believe in the white man?
Do I believe in the white man?
Yeah.
Did dogs fly?
All right, so you don't believe in the white man. So why do you believe the white man now, brother? Why you believe in him now?
Here's the thing, Si. I'm not one of those Negroes that's going to sit up there and act like 1 out of 3 females is not being molested. 1 out of 6 young men is not being molested. We know we got rapists in our community. We know that. We know the black man, when we walk the street, we hate each other. We know people go to jail for rape. Let's stop acting like black people don't commit black on black crime. Let's not act like we all don't have an uncle or a grandfather that done molested all of the children in the family. Like, let's stop pretending that the white man is mixing up the stats and that black man don't do no wrong.
All right, my brother. See, now, let me talk to my people. Y'all keep saying, Saw, you wrong. Saw, you fucked up on this one. Y'all don't understand. Saw, you wrong. Y'all think Saw never don't know these things. Y'all are dealing with slow gases. Y'all niggas are really dumb. Some of you are stupid. And the reason I gotta come out like that is because y'all all in here, Saw, you wrong. Saw, oh, how can you do that? So the really stupid motherfuckers is you. And y'all niggas are stupid in the chat room. God damn, I've been here for 20 damn years, man. You think I don't know what's going on? Come on, man, sit your ass down. Let me and Poppy deal with this shit. Sit your ass down and enjoy this damn conversation. Damn, y'all niggas is weak. Damn, y'all niggas is slow. Y'all niggas are slow, man. God damn. So go ahead, Poppy. If I was to have sex with a 9-year-old, would you say that I am a molester?
Okay. Now, for the record. Damn, did I put the comments? Oh, yes, I did. Here you have the YouTube channel of Chuck Morgan. He's dealing with Malachi York facts. He shows some paperwork. But then you have that website, noirpianism.com. You only have to click on it. It's in the chat. And you have paperwork. And just yesterday, a brother asked if we know the name of the doctor that dealt with the herpes. Well, we found out that we have not only the name of the University Medical Center, but also the name of the doctor. I think it was Dr. Byron. And we also have the name of the laboratory technician. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not only herpes, it's chlamydia as well. So some Nubians run around talking about there's no evidence against York. Well, yes, there is evidence. But I know a lot of people don't really like to read articles. They prefer, the video format. So once again, you do have the YouTube channel here of Chuck Morgan, who was a longtime member of the Nubians. So at one point, he looked up to Malachi York. But once he realized that the dude molested children, he got out of there. See, some people tell me, well, you're being on House of Conscious Message. So what? When I was over there, man, he was not defending those convicted child molesters. He was not capping for them. He was not making excuses for them. And he was not disrespecting and attacking the people who are against child molestation. You see? So not everybody will have dignity, integrity, and character. Chuck Morgan does. Just because you were affiliated or associated with somebody doesn't mean that you have to cap for that person no matter what he does or say until the end of times. Let me go to the comments, man. So Zale, indeed has directed us to Judas Nasty, who said that he had gay thoughts, but he blames it on the devil, though. He blames it on depression. But when you look at this video right there, oh man, you see how many years that went on, how many months that went on at least. I don't buy the depression/devil excuse. Soon they're gonna say, well, those little girls who were molested by some Hebrew Israelites, it was the devil's work. We already heard somebody allegedly sleepwalking through rape. Guerrilla Hebrew said it. I didn't say. Just what ISUPK and deceivers do best. Powerful quote. Neo, that's Neo X, will speak on Chris at 5 p.m. and Scam Cheddar at 6 p.m. today. Indeed, I gave the links. Oh, well, there's the link. I gave the link to the previous. Yeah, there it is. All right, you have that one and that one. It's in the chat. The link of Scam Cheddar defending the convicted child molester Malachi York for 9 minutes and 48 seconds straight is there in the chat, so you can share it. He's hurt about that. Another reason why he's hurt, he keeps talking about monetization. He's acting like he's feeding me. He ain't feeding anything. However, he has noticed in the algorithm that when you put his names, it's got a few videos of mine. You see? Now, he gets a fair bit of donation. Epstein was a billionaire. Harvey Weinstein was a millionaire. So, like-minded people connect. And some people, over a little bit of donations, they will sell their soul. They will sell their soul with the quickness. So he's used to buying people, buying their silence, buying their approval. But I'm not of that cloth, man. Now, Chris Medina wrote, Sabia Bay protects Dr. York as well. Sabia is a weirdo. Well, if you have any link to that, I'll be interested. But Sabia Bay is pseudo. I don't have anything against him personally, but he is pseudo. We have already established that. I mean, the worst probably, besides claiming that Portugal and Spain are part of Africa or were part of Africa, he posed proudly in front of the statue of Ibn Khaldun, who was anti-black. It's only a few weeks ago that he heard that Cleopatra was Greek. How you doing, Michelle? She wrote, I've been out of touch for a little while. When I was last paying attention, you and Chris were cool. Well, I defended Chris when people attacked him. Somebody talks smack about my daughter. He's on tape saying, I have to agree with what he said. And I'm talking about me being accused of feeding on my daughter and the dude saying, I don't give a F about his child. So then, and Scam Chatter too. Well, Scam Chatter, for your information, sister, if you didn't see it, he is on tape. Here's the link. Defending the convicted child molester, Malachi York, for about 10 minutes straight. You see, so I've never been down with child molestation. It's been more than 10 years that I have a track record speaking out against it. And I ain't going to change for no Scam Chatter or anybody else. Is everyone just about getting the bag? This is too much. Well, sister, if I just wanted the bag, the money, I wouldn't be talking about that. Because I had so many people attacking me. If I just wanted the money, it would have been easier for me to just avoid talking about this. Bennett wrote, he looks like a paranoid schizo. Stone wrote, he looks intoxicated in this video. He wants proof but never heard of Chuck Morgan law. LOL, sorry, LOL. Shabaka is in the place to be. Danny Williams wrote, the whole CC knows when that is, what that is. He just plain stupid as normal. Storm wrote it, I don't think he understands what he's saying. Sai is high here. Well, ask him if he was high and intoxicated. I'm sure he would say no. I'm sure he would say I was sober as a baby. Stephen P is in the place to be. Storm wrote, Sai is drugged up, defending this madness. LOL. Well, Judenasi is putting his gay thoughts on the devil. And I don't think that Sai will put that statement on drug. I don't think he will come out and say, yeah, every now and then, I take that dope. I don't think so. Feel free to ask it, brothers and sisters. Bennett wrote, Sinetta is a mental case. He is high on mental illness and dope. Stone wrote, Sai is out of control. Donnie wrote, he couldn't walk around 125th if he didn't cap. Imhotep University TV isn't the place to be Hotep to you. Stone wrote, this is ridiculous. Sugar Hayes wrote, you notice Sai didn't say he doesn't believe York molested little girls. He said he doesn't believe he molested little boys. That's a detail. He was still defending him. Negro's tactic, blame the white man. That's one tactic that they have. Oh, Neo X said, drop the link. All right, I dropped the link. Here's the link, sister. Now, the Fight Doctor, it's been a minute. How you doing, brother? He's in the place to be as well. Mr. East wrote, Sa harboring sex offenders like the Illuminati until he need them no more. There's one thing, brothers and sisters. Sa knows there's a possibility that he may be called to testify for that pro-life trial. The pressure is building up. But while he's trying to get away from this thing, he just said yesterday that he tried to reach out to Nature Boy so that he could be live, man. I mean, the dude is trying to profit of dudes who have rape charges, but Nature Boy was not convicted. New X, how you doing, sister?
Hey, peace, Shaka. Thank you for putting my videos in the chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, bro, I just letting you. I don't know if you heard what happened. I guess yesterday, somebody else had to tell me because I don't watch Sonetta show no more. I've been stopped watching it. But supposedly he tried to do that dog whistle shit again, where he mislead his audience and make it seem like we just bullying him and attacking him, and he's just so innocent and everything. And he had the nerve to make it seem like, I guess he tried to say I said I called he was a pedophile. Like, me ever popping up on your show, you never heard me call Sonetta a pedophile before, have you?
You never said that. I never said that. Enki said that though, and I played it, and I will play it again. And he knows Enki. Some people are trying
Right.
to say that he's cool with Enki, but he has no smoke for Enki, which shows us Sanetta is a punk and a sucker and a coward. You should have that energy towards Enki. Enki said that Sanetta is a pedophile several times, not in
Right.
just one
So
video, but separate videos. Go ahead, sister.
no, you good. Cause like when I went back and listened to the video, I literally just wrote. That's why I'm doing a video about him today. Like that he was bitching at his wife or his girlfriend, whatever day of the week it is. You know, when Nepal was trying to like be cool about it, and Nepal was like, shout out to Neo X. He literally misled his audience and told them that all we do is come over here and talk about him and call him a pedophile. You get what I'm saying? And that we talk
Yeah.
shit. And if I'm with you, then I'm not with them. Like, but nigga, I've been not with you. Like the last time, like me and you, I tried to pop on your show. I was all type of gay and bulldagger and dirty bitch and liar. Like, I don't get this. What's this loyalty thing that they feel like I owe them? I don't owe nobody. I'm not friends with none of you niggas. This is YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm finna call Chris out because me and Chris was actually friends. But the rest of them, like they acting like they talking some me and you best friends now. And I was like, me and Shaka don't have my number. I don't have his number, but I do support what he stand on. Like he's calling this shit out. He's never called this man a pedophile. He said he's condoning it. Like you don't have a problem. Like Sa just don't have a problem with other men that do that shit. And it's weird, bro. Like you
But
defended
sister,
Dr. York. That shit still is so uncomfortable. I never seen that video until I watched it again. And then I just got into it with one of his supporters who tried to justify. She keep trying to tell me that the girls they tested were grown. And I said, did you not see the paperwork? They were minors. They were
and
minors.
what did the lady say?
She said, well, they were in a relationship when he got arrested. So, if he molested them, why would they be dating him? I said, you ever heard of grooming? You ever heard of Stockholm? Like, what is wrong? Like, it's so sad. Like, the delusion is where you can literally put the facts right in these people's face and they still would make excuses for it. And then I keep
Sister
telling
Neo
them, the
X.
reason why I keep snapping at y'all, because y'all know I'm a victim of this shit. This shit is personal now. But I
Mhm.
just don't appreciate Sarnetta trying to throw that do that dog whistle shit. Now he gonna send his people over here telling me something. I called him a pedophile. Never called that man a pedophile.
He's lying. He's a habitual liar. Sister New X, that lady that you were talking to, was it like a private convo or was it like in the chat on his
It was
panel?
private.
Was it
It was
public?
private.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
private.
it
Okay,
was
well, it's
private.
private. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna ask who he was then. Now,
Mhm.
we have, and once again, feel free to share those links with them, Sister Neo X, when you go live. I would definitely finish before you go live, so my audience can go and give you some support. But this website here, man, you have the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
Yeah.
don't even know about that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know
So
what? And it's
yeah.
dangerous, like just not to cut you off because I gotta go
No, it's all
soon.
good.
But
No,
it's
it's all good, bro.
dangerous what Sonetta did when he did the defending the Dr. York thing because I realized that she regurgitated the same talking points he was making in the video when she was like he was never convicted for child molestation. Like she said that, and I said, "Sister, yes, he was." That's not what he in there for. And I said, sister, that is what he's in there for. You need to go back. I said, I don't know where you got your information from, but you need to go back and look. The paperwork is there, black and white. I said, to me, it sounded like you got that from when Saul was defended. That's why I said Saul needs to be careful. Like at the end of the day, you implanting this shit in people's minds, not really to giving them the facts and shit like that. Now it's misinformation. Now it's really people who think this man was never charged for child molestation, and that was one of his charges. Like this shit is sick. Like, and I called her sick, like right before I got off the phone with her when she was trying to explain to me why Chris
Oh,
was pissed off at me.
I hope it wasn't Sister Prison, man, because
You funny. When she was trying to
oh,
explain to me that Chris, that I was wrong. Chris was trying to tell me that he was saying it's none of his business. But I was like, sis, I get what the fuck he's saying, and I'm trying to tell you and him this shit is fucked up. What y'all saying is sick. It is your
well,
business.
Sister Neo X, somebody needs to explain why will Garfield's degree was Chris' business, and he spoke about it publicly. Why the ICPK member who was found guilty of child molestation, who is in prison, that's Zayak sends money to. Why was his business to say live on air on his own channel that it is to Zayak's cousin?
Oh, was it
Why?
his,
What?
yeah,
Yeah,
or
go
was
ahead.
it his business when he told Sinette about JJ 3000 when they was clowning
Thank
him
you.
about it? But that, you know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
So we just picking and choosing what business, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like bro, like his whole mentality is so screwed and messed up. And that's why when I do my live, I'm just gonna speak my piece and then move on. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play the clip, like I'm gonna play the clip of why I chose not to fuck with him before. But when his brother died, I let him back in because he was my friend. You know, but all this fuck you, and then now he trying to call the people I associate with to try to test the waters. They see whose side they on. I don't need nobody to pick my side. I don't need nobody to be on my side. Like you like that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need a fucking army. But when you fighting against a god, I don't need a fucking army. I got God in me, bro. Fuck your army. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I'm not scared of none of y'all. Don't be trying to test to see who got my back. I don't need nobody to have my back. I can stand on my own by myself and as a woman. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I be telling them, like, you calling my friends trying to see if they mad at you for what you said. They don't trust you either. But they sometimes they get involved, sometimes they don't. But you trying to call to see if this man mad at. Don't be worried about my internet friends. Worry about the friends you don't see. Worry about the men that protect me that you don't see. Worry about them. But I'm just saying, I'm just sick of his shit, bro. He just literally pissed me off. So,
Well, Chris next is really a little homie, but like you said, I agree. Um, Scam Cheddar, Frankie, Sanetta, it is very dangerous because he has a platform that is quite large, even though he buys some, views and maybe also some subscribers, well, most likely because the talking points that he makes, people believe it and repeat it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people think that I called him a pedophile when he knows, and many people know that it is Enki who said that. They don't fact check what he says. You see, but that's fine because when he slips up and make mistakes like that, because his anger, frustration is too big, I reply and people get to see it. You see, I'm not tripping on that. But I like your energy and your spirit. I don't need backup either. I love the support that I get from my brothers and sisters who, for the most part, are Black Americans or African Americans. So I'm not tripping when I see people being xenophobic because I know it's not the majority of my people in America. But I do appreciate the support from the brothers and sisters because they are there with me. And I cannot predict the future, man. But Sanetta is on tape saying that the semen regarding Polite and that 14-year-old girl, he said the semen was on the scarf, it was a mother's scarf, and it was not on the girl's clothes. And he said this is in the report. After the trial, if Polite is found guilty, even if he's not found guilty, but the semen somehow, somewhere made its way on the girl's clothes, he may be sued in civil court. You see, for libel or defamation or something like that. The pressure is building up. Who knows if he did not even receive some documentation
oh,
because he's summoned somehow, some way. Yeah, go ahead,
oh,
sister. Go ahead.
yo, I ain't finna give it too much away, but there's gonna be some paperwork coming his way soon if he keep it up. Like, cause I already know somebody else. Like, so I just need to cut this shit out, bro. Do your thing, but some shit you just don't need to speak on. And like
Oh,
I
it's too
told
late
him,
now.
yeah,
It's
that's
too
what I said.
late.
Because I told him you tried to hurt me. You tried to hurt me with the gay and bull dagger shit. But unfortunately, my brother, you don't realize the LGBT plus people were watching your channel. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So you tried to hurt me, but you wound up offending them. So now you got to pay the consequences for you. All right. That's his
mhm.
ass. But like I'm gonna just get on his ass about that dog whistle shit that he tried to pull last night on his show when his girlfriend slash wife, depending on what day of the week it is, when she was trying to, say that, shout out, she don't want no more drama, but then you gonna sit up here, oh, she over there, she with him now. They're like all that high school shit. I ain't with nobody. I'm Neo X. I'm with myself. I'm with myself. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's all I got is myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm only loyal to people who are loyal to me. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. If you show me you got my back, I will always have your fucking back. When I tried to have Sarnetta back, when I pissed you off, you just tossed me off like I was trash to you, bro. And then tried to blame me for being upset about it. Like, bro, you said so much shit. That man said so much shit, man. I ain't even finna get started. I'm gonna save it for the show.
But sister, you have people like Kuna who said live on air, and you know what? I'm gonna play it now because I mentioned it a few times, and some people may think it's best for them to hear it. Now, oh, okay, I know it's on the other one. Hold on, it's on the other one. Fine, so I'm gonna do this. Not himself said that one day Saneda called him and said, F his mother and F his wife. And Kona is still over there. Oh, we lost the sister New X. So when you have grown men like that, somehow, some way, a person with a wrong mind may feel invincible. Like, man, I'm insulting dude's mother and wife, and he's still there.
How can you have no reason? Like, what the hell is wrong? Right? He talks about everybody's mother. He called me up. I don't believe. He said, F your God. F your God. Right? If you don't believe, still show some respect. Right? He talks about everybody's mother. He called me up one day out of the blue. I said, hello, fuck your mother, nigga. I said, what? Out of nowhere. Said fuck my mother and said fuck my wife for no reason. How can you for have no reason? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Right? How can you?
So for the record, you've heard it. Konat said it himself live on air. One day, Sanada called him and said, F your mother, F your wife. When you have some grown men like that, who still go back on the panel after that, that's why Scam Cheddar feels some type of way. But, he's getting some reality checks. But feel free, Your Ex. We lost you, but you back, sister.
Yeah, I'm back. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to address all of that. Like, because I'm gonna address all that because ain't no fucking way that man could have said that about me, and I'm still because like I said, I don't need them. I don't need side, but they clearly not all that capping and try like you know I'm getting famous off of you or whatever. I already had a fan. I already had a support base before I even knew you existed. That's what I keep trying to tell him. Like, bro, I changed my name. Neo X. That shit. Like, I was known for other fucking names. You did not make me. I'm not even famous. That's why I don't even get these niggas. They act like we literally famous. We on YouTube. You would think I'm on the Breakfast Club or some shit like that. I was like, come on, bro. This little ass. I don't even get paid for this. Is a hobby, bro. Like, I'm just sick of that shit, dude. But I'm finna just address all that shit. And I want him to get a clear understanding tonight that I don't fucking need him. So he can stop all that capping and caping and shit like that. Well, we said we was gonna go our separate ways, then that's fine. Let's go our separate ways. But you don't be trying to send your goons over here trying to play fucking victim and then lying because I never called you a pedophile.
He's lying all the time. I mean, he lied. That's one thing that also that had him angry. He lied about that AIDS situation. He said it. I didn't say it. It's 15 seconds long.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS.
Because one day I remember he said, "Oh, this guy is Frenchy saying that I have AIDS." No, he said that 4 hospitals told him he had AIDS. He lied about that. He lied because if he was misdiagnosed, he could have sued them. Why doesn't he sue those hospitals, man? You know what I'm saying? He's a habitual liar, man. I'm not even tripping on the and him acting like, he's making people famous. That's his twisted mind, thinking that, he's so famous and so thorough that whenever you holler at him, then, you're in the spotlight or something. That's his twisted, because he has grown men and he cursed their mothers and their wives and they go on that panel. He has that type of groupies. You know what I'm saying? The butler Reggie and Garfield, he called them bitches. The next day they were on his panel. Now, of course, Garfield removed the live stream, but we heard it. You know what I'm saying? So What was that sentence you said? I don't need you. Hey, we may come up with a t-shirt or a hat, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I don't need you. My add a word or two before or after, you know what I'm saying? I may put I don't need you. Well, I don't know. It's something, yeah. Maybe just I don't need you. I don't need you, scammer or scammer product. Oh, charlatan promoter. Who said that he's a charlatan promoter? Who said it? It's Uncle said it. He goes by Bobby Banger now. So we may come up with a new design, a hat or a t-shirt. I don't need you, charlatan promoters. Let's listen up, brothers and sisters.
I want your audience to hear that there's something called scientific literacy that will protect the Black women from the charlatans, okay, that get them. Y'all think y'all talked about it on the last broadcast. Y'all kind of talked about how women support these men. Well, they only
the
support
same charlatans
men.
that you roll with, those charlatans, you're coming on my platform
to
tell women that they can be protected from the same charlatans you roll with.
No, Shanetta is not a charlatan. He's a charlatan promoter. And everybody know I've told him that to his face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was for the record. But Sister X, feel free. If there's some things you want to get off your chest, go ahead. Be my guest.
That was crazy. I don't know if it's my phone, but I didn't hear the audio on that.
Oh, well, let me play it again. Let me play it again.
I want your audience to hear that there's something called scientific literacy that will protect the Black women from the charlatans, okay, that get them. Y'all think y'all talked about it on the last broadcast. Y'all kind of talked about how women support these men. Well, they only
the same
support
charlatans
men.
that you roll with, those charlatans, you're coming on my platform to
Sean,
tell women that they can be protected from the same charlatans you roll with.
No, Shanetta is not a charlatan. He's a charlatan promoter. And everybody know I've told him that to his face.
I'm sorry.
You hear this time, Sister Neo X?
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Yeah, you can't. You're in the matrix.
It's my phone, but if it's not, I'll be saying it.
Yeah, you're in the matrix. But you know, maybe if you catch the replay. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I hear you well.
I don't know the phone. Yeah, I don't know if it's my. This replay video, I can't hear it, but I am on my other phone, so I don't know. Apple sometimes that be acting up, but I didn't hear it. But it's all good. I catch it. He said I catch it in the replay.
Replay, yeah. It's Uncle said, you know, is that girl Tonya TKO? Uncle was a guest over there, and she, you know, he mentioned like charlatan, and she said, oh, the charlatan, you mean like the ones you're down with, and you know, like Sanetta? And he says, no, Sanetta is not a charlatan. He's a charlatan promoter. He said that, and he even said that he told that to his face. But yeah, you're kind of going in and out. But you know, brothers and sisters, our sister Neo X, that's her YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. She will go live in an hour. That's correct, right? In an hour, sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going live in an hour. I'm finna go ahead and finish doing what I gotta do now, and I'm gonna be heading back home soon. But yeah, I'm gonna address the Chris thing. Like I said, I'm gonna address the Chris thing, and I'm gonna address the Sinetta thing, and then I think I'm gonna just dead this because like I just don't like when nobody lie on me and misrepresent. Like for a while, every time me and Sinetta fall out, this nigga just keep trying to paint me as the bad guy. But for those who got eyes and can see, they can see that every time me and Sinetta fell out, he was the one wrong in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Every time. It's not like, and even with Chris, every time. So they trying to paint my character, trying to misrepresent me like I'm some type of clout chaser or liar or some type of shit like that. And for those who've been following my channel and seeing me, y'all see how I am. Y'all see I'm just too real. I think he can't handle because he can't control me. I left religion just so no one can control me. I am my own person. You know, I try to promote unity and peace and love and shit when I can, but my mom always taught me to stand up for myself. So you made an accusation and it's not true. I never called this man a pedophile. And just pull the clip. If he says I did, then pull the receipts.
You know, sister, he
I'm
likes
still
to
waiting. I'm still waiting on Nepal to release her clip of me trying to get with Sinetta when she accused me of that. I still waiting on that.
Did she say that yesterday?
Hell no. No, Nepal was trying to be on some peaceful shit yesterday, but then when Sinetta kind of like, you know, made this little comment and shit, she kind of like was saying that if I shouldn't be associating with people like you know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna also make a comment about that though. But I'm gonna ask sis like what type of people you're associating with though, because the nigga that passed your naked pictures around was on the same panel with you. Like your husband is forcing you to be around a man that's straight disrespected, degrade. I mean, nobody should know what your body look like. So for the men you choose to share it with, Judah Nash. Judah Nash. Because that's why I used to get so mad at Sinetta in the past. I used to get so mad, you know, just sticking up for Nepal. Like, why is Judah Nash there? You know what I'm saying? Like this dude shared her nude photos and put it on the internet.
Did he admit it? Did he admit to that?
Yes, he clowned her for months. He used to clown her for years. Like he used to, like that's why I used to feel bad for Nepal and jumped on her side because how bad he used to do her. Like it was like I'm telling you, that's why I said soccer. Man, I'm gonna address all this shit in the show, bro. But because I gotta go. But yeah, as a man, ain't no fucking way I would leave my husband. I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you let a nigga around me that distribute my damn pictures, my nude photos. So, and then I guess they couldn't prosecute his ass because he lived in Japan, because I would have got him for revenge porn or something. I would have pressed charges if it was me. But they ain't no fucking, that's why I keep trying to, I don't even think Sinetta really loved Nepal, but how the fuck, bro? But she back over there. But I thought she stole what you told us. The lady stole 20,000 and 15,000, whatever. How much did she steal?
Sinetta publicly on Killer Priest Live's chat, he publicly wrote, Nepal ran off with the debate money. He made that accusation publicly. I didn't say it. He said it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now she's back on there, and then you know the debate. I just found out yesterday she got a pay-per-view debate, and so he trying to make her work that money back to get that damn money back.
Hold on, sister. This brother, kinetic energy. I don't know what's going on with you. Because now, first he wrote, this doesn't feel like a place of my art. Then he wrote, this is a slander channel now. I mean, you said you were going to go like to the Caribbean or something like that on a holiday. I don't know what you missed, man. But if you didn't know, Sinetta accused me of feeling my daughter. Sinetta just said yesterday, the hell with his mother, the hell with his baby. And now you want to cap for the dude? I mean, feel free to come here and clarify that. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that slandering now?
Yeah, I just realized that a lot of his supporters, you know how he always saying that he has the smartest chat in YouTube. I'm starting to believe that ain't true because a lot of them have no idea what the word slander is. And I'm actually gonna read the definition of slander and show what you do versus what the definition of slander is. But Sinetta channel is known for all the slandering. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know people personal business that I probably should not have known, but I learned it from Sinetta's channel. Like I should not have known that JJ was dealing with domestic violence with his wife and whoever she was. I shouldn't have known certain shit. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna call all that out. That's why I said these people are crazy. They fucking weird. The universe, like I said, the universe is just, instead of telling me to leave these people alone. Chris, I don't, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna address it because I gotta go because I don't want to get.
I understand.
Yeah, you can hear my voice start to crack and everything.
I
Like I'm, like these niggas, these people are exhausting, bro. They're exhausting. And even when I tried to give them my loyalty, like they spit in my face, bro. If I'm not completely loyal, like blindly loyal to them, then they like these people are trash, bro.
Sister, you know, we know what they say. When people show you how they are, believe them. You know what I'm saying? These so-called grown men, they are groupies of scam cheddar. But you know, if he's called to testify, if he's sued in a civil case, if Polite is found guilty, the narrative is going to change, man. And he knows, but he's on his way down. And he's trying to grab as many people as possible because misery loves company. It's as simple as that, man. and it's his big mouth, like in the movie Gotti. It's his big mouth that got him in that trouble. Because I'm sure the prosecution, going to be interested in knowing, what did you mean when you called him Baby York, Dr. York? What did you mean when you talked about he ran off with a 14-year-old girl? But anyway, New X, do your thing. We catch you later on, all right?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Because like I said, he always known. And you expose that shit. Because I remember when he called him that, I ain't know who Baby York was. So I ain't know what it was. I thought it was some New York slang or some shit. So I ain't never think of what it was, But I'm telling you, like, I know people don't really agree with your tactics. Of course, I probably would have, I'm not you. I probably would have went about it a different way. But at the same time, you have helped people like me who had no clue about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then I don't want my brand associated, especially if you afraid to say the shit is wrong. Like, nobody said Sonetta was a pedophile. No one called him that. We just simply pointed out that he condones it, though.
Anki said it. He has no smoke for Anki. Anki probably knows so much more stuff about it. Anki talked about people going to the Dominican Republic and doing stuff that, they would get the hands and feet put on if they were doing it here. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why he has no smoke for Anki, But hey, sister, do your thing, sister.
I get it. You want to be loyal to your friend, polite, you want to. But you need to be a man and just stand up and say, but there's a possibility you could be fucking wrong. So you doing the same thing Polite did to that girl. You victimizing her all over again by saying that she's a liar. You doing the same thing. No, you ain't physically touch her. You ain't the one who actually physically assaulting her, but you're assaulting her fucking mind. Mentally, this girl got to keep reliving this shit, knowing that there's niggas like you who got over 200,000 people watching him saying that she lying about her sexual assault because you don't want to accept that one of your closest friends might be a fucking perv. Like, this shit is sick, bro. But I gotta go. But like, Shaka, keep doing your thing or whatever. It is what it is. But I definitely. Do you mind if I clip a part of this video?
Sister,
you saying that you never called him a pedophile.
Oh yes. No, you know what, sister? Check this out. Yes, of course. Not just this video. Any other video of mine, you can use excerpts. There's laws for that. Fair use. But here you can use that also if you want to. You don't have to. This is Anki calling him a pedophile. All right. So of course you have my blessing. You have my authorization, Sister Neo X. Now let me play Anki calling the dude a pedophile. Yes. All right. So where is it? It is number 2. Okay. I'm gonna have to do.
Bro, listen, I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you could put niggas in position, like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Sonetta Page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Sarnetta could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something. So you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation. That could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga. So the time she's in high school, guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video. Go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we passed Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Sarnetta.
All right. So I've shared the link. The sister Neo X will be live in 45 minutes. I just want to tell to
All right, thank you. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, all right, thank you, sister. So I just want to tell the dude kinetic energy. Because he wrote this here. Where is it? So first he wrote, this doesn't seem like a place. This doesn't feel like a place of my art. Then he wrote, this is a slander channel now. Then when I asked him, to clarify himself about that, he's like, yep, that's how I wrote Texas, where Pharisees are. Like he didn't hear anything like that. I don't have anything against you personally, but your blog, he's a supporter. You can see his the S, which stands for support. So you can go and make sure that the payment don't go through to the YouTube or Google stuff. But for the record, just in case you didn't know, kinetic energy, because MCs act like they don't know. This is what Sarnetta wrote in the chat as I was live streaming in my chat. Oh, hold on. All right. So as you can see, he first wrote, why you be letting your daughter sit on your lap? Then he wrote, you be feeling on her. I can't wait to see you going over there and telling him that this is not a place of my art. There's some foolishness that I don't have no tolerance for. Now, if you want to apologize, cool. You'll probably say, I didn't know, man. But I don't know if you heard Sarnetta defending the convicted child molester, Malachi York, for 10 minutes. Maybe you support Dr. York. I don't know what it is, man. Because you're not the only one if you do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Bennett, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Hotep Shaka. Hotep, bro. I'm good. I'm good, man. Just had a busy day with the family and everything, and taking care of some small things, paperwork and stuff like that. But yeah, man. I don't know about this message here. Like it doesn't feel like a place of my odd. Well, that's something you can never really argue with people's feelings. Feelings is like it's not a tangible thing. You can't measure it for other people. You can't put it on a scale. You can't count it. You can't break it down because it's very individual. So he has the right to feel like it's not a place for my eye, but that's not defining for anyone. It has no definition. People can feel like my eye while being shitted on, and another person can feel like my eye when they're sitting in a bed of roses. It's it just is. Your feelings are just your own feelings. Everybody have a right to their own feelings. So it's not something you could debate, and it's not something you could chase, Shaka. If the person feels that way, if they can't define what that means, then you can't really help them. But I myself, I feel like it's Ma'at because I feel like Ma'at is about justice, clarity, um, questions and answers, things like this, and so I think it feels like Ma'at to me. Ma'at doesn't have to feel like being on a cocaine binge. It doesn't have to feel like being on dope. It doesn't have to feel like being drunk. It doesn't have to feel like a narcissistic binge. Like like so, like son that'll be going on, boy. When he turns his channel on, it doesn't have to feel like a it doesn't have to feel like a bipolar uh uh a bipolar, just frenzy where you just go off high and then you just fall down into a depression for 2 days. And then, it doesn't have to feel like any of those things. I mean, I don't like that feeling. I like the moderate in the middle feeling of my eye. Not too high, not too low. Steady. So I can function every day pretty smoothly and stuff like that. So that's my idea of my eye, but balance, in other words. But everybody got their own definitions for it. Yo, I don't. I think you're affecting it, and it's not you, Shaka. There's a lot of people that are waking up to this, and and that's having an overall effect. I think the HOK, and I'm not saying everybody involved in it. Of course not, because there was a lot of good people who used to be involved with it and stepped off. There's people that stepped off a long time ago, and people have witnessed that. But they've also, under Sonetter's leadership, you could say it's sold a lot of harmful things to people. And I think right now they're at their worst. They're at the lowest of the low, where you just can't even understand that pedophilia is something you don't need to accept. Where you don't defend pedophiles. I mean, Sonetter's at an all-time low. He's at an all-time low. And the people that cap for him, they're at an all-time low. They're at an all-time low. But I think there's a fine line that brings the ones that are really, really at the all-time low together. And that is got to have something to do with their, how they were raised, their experience growing up. Some people don't give a damn about themselves, and people that don't love themselves can't love nobody else. People that were used themselves, they can turn out to use other people and have no empathy for what they do. And I hate to say it that way, but yeah, and when you go through things as a young person and you don't get any help dealing with that emotionally, you could grow up to be a harmful person to others, and not even realize it. Not even realize it. But it's obvious you dealing with Sonetter. He's a very hurt person. He's at the center of it. And people that tend to gravitate to him tend to have similar behavioral patterns going on, man. Patterns with abuse, patterns with having, just doing anything. I mean, anytime you have a lady sending out naked pictures, to people over the internet, and then she's friends with people that take her pictures and send them pictures further to other people who laugh at her live on the internet. I mean, these are behavioral problems, bro. When you accept this as normal, you accept abuse as normal. And I think the worst part about it for me is, if this was just adults, I wouldn't care. I would say knock yourself out. Adults, plenty of adults, they have the right to knock themselves out. The thing that bothers me the most is that they mask it in black power, and they mask it in our community, care about our community, what happened to us, the conscious community, the black community, and it involves kids that look to them for help and find out they only get used and abused. You see what I mean? Get kids that maybe didn't, need a sense of community, need a sense of togetherness, and that's natural because that's what everybody needs. And then they abuse that topic on there, make them feel like they're wanted, and then they abuse them. So everybody gets abused on that channel. You hosting with people like Polite. What Polite do? He sells you the idea that you could be free because we haven't been free and we've been abused and used by other people. And there's an easy way to be freer. And what does he do? Take your check, take your last dollar, take a woman who saved up her money, a single mother, snatch her money. A woman who saved up some money to do something, and she said, "Okay, I could put a down payment on a house, or I could give it to Polite. Give it to Polite. Boom, gone." Sonetta never held any of these people accountable, really, and these people harmed people, and that's going to be the end of it. And it's his choice. He can defend it. He can not atone for it. He can he can he can run from the idea that he has actually harmed the community, right? Or he can admit it. He can also admit it. It's a choice. But I don't think he's going to stop. I think he's going down in a flaming ball of fire, yo. Um, and that's his choice. That's his choice, But it's not you alone, Shaka. It's not just you. He want to direct his thing at you. Now they want to direct it at Neo X. No, there's loads of people talking about it. There's way more people talking about it. I mean, when I looked at, not to go on, hey, Ru, I see you there. Not to go on too long. I'm just going to say this one other thing. It's a lot of mental illness going on over there in that house. A lot of mental illness. I was looking at Judah Nazareth, man. And I'm sorry, man. First of all, he looks like a paranoid schizophrenic. The way his face is just jittering and his body language. But here's the thing. The worst part about it is that if you're gay, man, go out there and be happy gay. Stop trying to bottle it up. Stop trying to pretend you ain't. Stop trying to look to the Bible to tell you that you shouldn't be and there's something wrong with you. Man, you're killing yourself. You look horrible. You look horrible, dude. Like, go do you. Just get on with your life. But he's killing himself. The man don't look healthy, And yeah.
I missed the show.
Yes. And Nepal, you're a beautiful lady. I mean, I'm sure a lot of guys are attracted to you or whatever, but you have a problem with getting abused by men. You need to step away from men, go by yourself, take care of yourself, learn how to love yourself before you try to lead other people. Really, you need help.
So
yeah,
what
go. I'm gonna let you take over. Hey, Ru, go ahead, man.
I ain't taking over nada.
What's up, young hero? What's up, brother?
I just realized you've been in for an hour and 30 minutes. I missed the show. What happened?
Well, when you have time, if you go to the beginning, yesterday, Scam Cheddar, he talked about me again, and he said, the hair with his mother, the hair with his. Oh, actually,
I
yeah,
heard.
and
I heard it.
yeah,
I heard that
and
part.
yeah, and also the hair with his baby.
And
He also,
he
throw.
called Leo the B word.
Yeah, he used the B word. You know what I'm saying? But she's gonna go live in half an hour, so okay.
Yeah.
Just so that people know. Let me just say this, please, young hero. Now the Pharaohs, I was surprised as well, but maybe that's why the other dude called her, like, what's up? And she wrote, I'm here just listening, driving right now. And then she wrote, this channel is getting too crazy for me. So, that's another one down. You know what I'm saying? If you want, you can go to that Google, YouTube stuff and unsubscribe. But if don't people don't wait for polite trial to holler back at me and say, hey, what's up? I've always been down with you. You know what I'm saying? Or to say, I'm sorry, I apologize. This has to be before the trial, man. This has to be before because once the trial is going to happen, man, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who's going to be, changing their stance. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be too late, way too late. Now, I've already shown what the dude said about my daughter, saying that I'm feeding on my daughter. Apparently, that's not crazy. I've already played Scam Cheddar defending the convicted child molester Malachi York for 9 minutes and 48 seconds. Apparently, that's not crazy. Okay, fine. Feel free to go wherever you want, brothers and sisters. Go ahead, young hero.
Yeah, man, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess it had to be somebody who was in the chats. Oh no, it's because Napa was speaking on Neo X, you know what I'm saying? And you know what happened? He's lab rat, his little agent spy ran and tell him yesterday, Sister Free Ass, you know what I'm saying? She went and tell him. So I guess
He's watching. She doesn't even have to tell him. He's watching
no,
closely.
yeah,
I mean,
I know, but I'm just letting you know that's what she do. You see what she was in the chat yesterday, right? That's what she do. She run and spread news. You know what I'm saying? So she was she had to tell him whatever. But I'm just saying, it just show you anybody that come on your show, the guy don't even have no respect for them just because you and him have a disagreement. And he's so pathetic, man. Like, grow up, you know what I mean? Like, you already know when a man having a discussion, an argument with another man, he don't bring people, his family into it and yada yada. It's just because he can't attack you or nothing. He don't have no angle to come at you, so he gonna bring your family in it and disgrace himself. He the only one that looking bad when he do that. And Napa was
yeah,
trying to, yeah, Napa was trying to stop him, but he couldn't control his feelings anymore.
yeah,
And Napa's so
exactly.
stupid. She's so stupid. She was just praising Neo X. No, she trying to downplay it because Neo X was on your panel. You see how pathetic you look, and you here standing up for a man that's disrespecting people, mother and children. But somebody supposed to have respect for you as a woman. Like, get out of here, man. None of these people, like, they're not even worthy. They are not worthy of no biblical myths. They are not worthy of no God, no goddess, no intelligence, no wisdom, none of that. They are not worthy. And it shows every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
And,
surprised, man.
and
But
that's what's up. And you know what I want to do, brothers and sisters? Because Neo X, the sister, will go live in about half an hour. I want
yeah,
people to
I'll
hear.
check her channel too.
Yeah, yeah. I want people, and let me share the link again.
Ready?
Neo X will go live in 30 minutes. There it is. Now let me check my email. The brother sent me a link, but Malachi York. Oh, that's from Nubia. Okay, okay. That's Chuck Morgan's website. So it's interesting here. I don't know if it's going to be too crazy for some people.
Yeah.
Now, Malachi York sexually molested a 11-year-old girl starting when she was 5.
5 years old?
5
That's just,
years old.
yeah, bro. This shit's crazy,
Cinq
man.
ans. Cinco años. You've seen
And
the
you know
movie
what?
Scarface? The
Yeah,
mother tells Gina, Cinco años.
you know
Go ahead,
what's
John
so
Harold.
you know what's so funny, bro? Grown men just cannot be honest and apologize and try to change their ways to do better, They always trying to change the narrative when everybody on the show, even on the panel, was just shaking their head. Because at the end of the day, they know we never call Sanetta a child molester. We
Yeah,
saying the people that he have around him had these crimes before, or they know people that's involved with these crimes, or they scamming or whatever, and we only know about it because he told us. You see what I'm saying? So when
Yep.
you try to make other excuses, like bro, we already know, everybody in the world know, even your friend Unc said you a child molester promoter. And that's what
No,
you
no, no.
are.
Charlatan promoter.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No,
Pedophile,
bro.
pedophile promoter.
Let's not give them some ammunition
Charlatan.
because they're so lame. They're gonna make a whole live stream about this. You know what I'm
I don't give
saying?
a
But
goddamn.
yeah,
I'm just saying,
I
if you
know,
need
I
to
know,
be
I
mad,
know.
if you need to be mad at anybody, go mad at Ank and all your suck of. Matter of fact, mad at yourself because you the one that put all your business out there. Ain't
It's
nobody else.
him, bro.
And
Yes,
that's and
it's
and that's what I
him.
want to. That's what I want to go through. For example, like who called? I mean, he called Nasi a pedophile. Fine. What did he say about the mighty Hebrew?
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the baldhead nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
And you know what? I just want to play the suicide video when he told the young brother Toy to commit suicide. Toy apologized and went back over there. Fine, that's his thing. But let's hear it. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't, I told you, once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shaka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shaka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and yeah, and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You already poisoned to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already, nigga. Get it over with, nigga.
He told a young brother to commit suicide, man. I guess that's not too crazy for some. And yeah, I agree with what Young Heru said. Scam Cheddar, Frankie, looks extremely bad, saying the hair with his mother, the hair with his baby. But it's not the first time. And way before he talked about my parents, you know, I played how he talked about Uncle Shoes, children, and family.
And I told you I would never apologize to you. You see, I'm a man of my word, right? You see, I'm a man of my word, right? No, but you thought because you're gonna make 100 fucking videos that you're gonna wear me out and I'm gonna come to you on my knees. Please, chill, don't make a fucking video. Fuck you, nigga. Make 100 more, bitch. Make 100 more, nigga. That's showing you I don't give a fuck about you, your mother, anybody, or your daddy.
Hey,
Fuck
man, you break it
fuck
down
you
bad,
creep-ass niggas.
bro.
Fuck your whole family, nigga. Your daughter, your son, everybody. Yes, I said it, you bitch ass nigga. Hey, your mother's a bitch, nigga. Get off my chat, nigga. What the fuck about it?
You know, there's a French Pan-African, and I talked about him. Somebody brought up his name. He's been dissing Kemetic people, even though he has a Kemetic name. He told people that he converted to Islam, and they thought it was Orthodox Islam, but it was actually the Nation of Islam. See, way back, he got arrested because he was talking to some police officers, and he said something that they didn't like, you know, and then they arrested him, so he spent a little time in jail. I wasn't in agreement at all with his stance. I didn't like him using the Kemetic movement and then moving to the Abrahamic stuff and talking sideways about, you know, not only Kemetic people, but you know, even Pan-African, African-centered people. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw the reason why he was arrested, I knew that I felt like he didn't warrant him being arrested. You know, because he didn't use profanity towards the police. You know, he was on tape. You know, some journalists were there. So I went on many different message boards and said that, we should support him, I'm saying, even if we disagree and stuff like that. And I remember some sisters who said, hell no, because he's right hand man. He cursed us out, he disrespected us. And I was like, okay, I understand. But it's not his right hand man. Now, if Scam Cheddar, for whatever reason, because he had some involvement about fraud, wire fraud, transporting across state line, being an accessory or whatever, if whatever happens, the dude found himself in the slammer, I won't feel sorry. I won't have any mercy, any sympathy or compassion. I'm just saying, man. I'm
I
just saying.
wouldn't either.
I mean,
Like,
you
like
know,
I, yeah, like I was saying, bro. Like it's just like I told you. Like the people them, even if deep down inside they know that he's wrong for saying what he's saying, they're not even because all like Revelation X was there and he was just bowing his head because he know what the man is saying is some bull, but he want to be on the platform so bad because like you said, they need to be in some, they need to be a part of a group, and all of them caught up in some doctrine which make them even more vulnerable, to accept anything. And yeah, man, like if you ask me, the whole world, I mean, not the world, but the majority of our community, that's how they are. And I was talking about this. Yeah, nigga, don't hit me. The hell going on here? Yeah, my bad. Somebody almost hit me in the back. But
Yeah, I heard the sound.
yeah, yeah, man. But like I was saying, yeah, that's why I was saying the other day. They like to put these people on a pedestal because of some so-called reputation or status or platform or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? And they could say anything, do anything. For not if Napa supposed to have kids, but why I don't never see her saying anything about her children or with her children? Not once. You know what I'm saying? So you have a grown man disrespecting people, mother and children, and you right there and you don't say nothing. No, you going to say. He's so ignorant, he's going to say he could say anything he want because somebody say that they protect and promote child molesters, which is facts, bro. People that dealing with these people that's in jail right now be on your platform and that's their friend. There's the so-called cousin. People that commit these crimes and went jail, they on your platform. Like, stop it, bro. You just said yesterday. You see, he's trying to get another view. He just said yesterday
Nature
that
boy.
yeah,
Nature boy.
he's going to bring try to get a phone call, but he
Nature
wanted to
boy.
do it live with Nature Boy.
Yeah, he
You
wants to
think
do
he's
it
doing?
live.
He
And the
tried to
guy's
say,
charged for
oh,
rape.
yeah, he bringing the information. Man, please, you only doing that because you know you're going to get a lot of views because
Yeah.
people want to know what happening with Nature Boy. You don't care
Yeah.
if he raped, what he did, what none of that. All you care is about getting your views. What information? Who gives the hell if Nature Boy rat on the rock somewhere? You know what I'm saying? So they keep that's what they do. They promoting all the bullshit and the propaganda. And these people stand up right next to him, stands for the same thing. They are no different. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this clown, because that's what he is. Because at the end of the day, nobody is paying them attention, nobody is studying them. But because we over here doing our thing, because Shaka speaking to Sibia and Neo and whichever one that came before, that as soon as you talk to them, he wanna talk to them. You check, it's all about competition and jealousy. And the majority of African Americans, they have that attitude about them. They jealous, and not just African American. I'm talking about black people in general. But that's where we focusing in right now. And like Papa told Harlem Legend TV that he won't trust. He don't. Last person you should ever want to trust is a nigga from New York. And then they was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then he broke it down and they agree with him because they're right. New Yorkers they'll sell you anything. They'll try to sell you anything. You see what I'm saying? I know people since early 2000s, they taking trips from Florida or whatever to go New York, New Jersey. to get the clothes because it's cheaper. Some of it is imitation, some of it is real. So that's New York is known for selling people anything. They'll sell you a dream. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell you snow in the summertime. So it just showing that's why we talking about the majority of these people we talking about that's what they from and that's what they do. They bootleggers. You know what I mean? So don't be surprised with all this shenanigans because the ones that talking big and tough, if you bring it to their face, they're gonna call. They're gonna call police. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't even pay this little clown no attention. Anyway, man, yeah, that's what it is. I'm headed home with my daughter. I'll be back.
All right, brother. Well, brother Young here, we talked about bootleggers. Let's hear from Scam Cheddar himself, Frankie, Saneda himself.
Another joint. Hold this up right here. Another joint right here. My Oshawa Quake, Freemasonry, the origin of Freemasonry. Now look at me right quick. I think Oshawa crazy. This message is for you. Oshawa don't like nobody getting his information out, but this is not this Negro information in the street. This right here belongs to all of us, man. Yo, Oshawa crazy, stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. Whenever you go into ancient Egypt, our ancestors got that information for us, not for you. Sound like nigga that say Columbus discovered America. You didn't discover this. I remember watching one of the tapes, brother, and not to personally attack you, but I get upset when you keep calling people, talk about this is your information. This is not yours. It's now
So what you're seeing, brothers and sisters, he's very angry, man. He could say, "Oh, I was wrong. I'm sorry." He's holding Ashokwezi's DVD, and he says, "Stop calling me, asking me if I'm sending your tape. Hell no, I ain't sending your tape." And he's holding the tape that he took from his own stand. The dude is a pathological liar, man. Now, I wanted to say something, but I actually forgot. But
Yo, Shaka.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Now,
well, no,
I mean,
go ahead,
go
brother.
ahead. Go ahead. Well,
Well,
if you're gonna, I think what I see, to be honest, because it didn't start off this way, over there at that, at that channel. I don't think it started off intentionally. You had a lot of different people coming through there, and you've seen some of them were even some people they call elders go through there. I don't think they all had, scamming intentions or anything like that. But I think what it is that it's like one thing that it's become is like a cult. So people don't question information really. There's a lot of following types of people with this character thing where they don't want to reason, they want to follow. And what I mean by follow is it's very clear signs of following. When you got somebody out there saying F you, F your kids, F this, F your mama, F your wife, F this, all of that stuff, and these people still go along with it and make excuses for it, then you take it a step even lower, and you can't even just say stop the pedophilia, stop rape. Rape is wrong. You can't even do that. The scamming, he's not really clear on any of these things. He's in the middle, you know. I think, personally, it's like this. It developed into like a cult. It's like, no different than anything else. People not questioning clear things that need to be questioned, clear things that make a person say, no, that's over the line. I'm stopping. There's no excuse for that. People are still going along with it. And so, but I thought about it, a cult. But then I thought, okay, but what cult have you ever heard of where the leader wasn't diagnosed with some sort of serious mental illness? Some sort, maybe multiple forms, mental things that are overlapping each other. And just look at Malachi York. I mean, just look at him. He's not just a prolific pedophile. He's not just that. He's diagnosed with some serious mental issues, mental illness issues, multiple layer ones. You see what I mean? Jim Jones, this was not just an okay guy. This dude was sick, which allowed him to lie to people, allowed him to just continue the lies, so the lies that are so prolific, that if you step back, you can hear them. But if you're inside of it, wanting to believe, you can become entrenched in it and wrapped around in it to where you don't know up from down anymore. And I think that's just where it's at, and it's going to end like all cults
You know,
end, you know.
oh yeah, they're gonna fade away eventually. Some gonna get prosecuted for the evil deeds that they done. Some gonna go under the ground because at the end of the day, we all have to go. So you know what I mean. All the charade will come to an end one day. You know what I mean. Every dog have its day. You know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I know when this dog go to sleep, he's gonna
It's going to go out with a bang. They all go out with a bang, you know.
and
Um,
using pedophiles just so I could come up off their biblical knowledge, and you know what I mean, creating a narrative that you causing division and confusion between people just because you want to stay on top and make your money. That's all. You ain't got no morals, no respect. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna come down to. You know what I mean? And the suckers will be the suckers, and they're gonna talk bad about the righteous, and the righteous gonna keep putting the truth out there, and they're not gonna like that. And that's why he speaks the way he speaks, because he can't handle the truth. So it burns him inside that he has to go so low. His mother probably not even breathing still, but he have nerves to be disrespecting people mother. You know that kind of way? It's crazy, man.
and check this out here,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
check
My
this
my,
out.
my headset. I had to charge it. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But this,
Ruben.
this
I'm
the
gonna
last,
wrap it up after.
yeah, this the last point I want to make on the cult thing. Just the description of the cults. Look at what happened. They have followers. They have people that are in it, going along with it. And then every time a person says, "Wait a second, stop, I can no more," leaves and says something, they go mob the person, just like what a cult does. All
Yep.
those cults do. They all do it. They shame the people that leave. You know, and it's just, to me, it's just, that's it. It's just, it's a cult, but it's coming to a head. It's coming to a head now. I don't think it's going to just continue. Some of it's going to break up, and people going to splinter off, and then some of the people that know something was wrong and got their other platforms and didn't really speak out, they're kind of trying to find ways to separate. But yo, you need to make the separation clear, because there is no way that all of these crazy sickos are not going to rub off on you somehow, without, if you don't speak up about it and make the break clean. You know, um, it's okay to
Yeah.
say Netter has done some wrong things. It's okay to say he was wrong when he capped for Dr. York. It's okay to say, hey, it is wrong for him to curse people out, curse their mothers out, curse their wives out, curse out the religion. It's okay to say, hey, you shouldn't have said, told this little boy to slit his wrist. It's okay to say those things. You're still a man if you do. In fact, you're more of a man or woman if you do. You know, and it's really sad to see so many people not get that. But and we know a lot of those people. A lot of those people come after you, Shaka, because they use these
But
code words. You
but
trying to
that's my point.
insinuate. It's like nobody's trying to insinuate you down with it. You're a hit dog barking. You should just make a clean break, and then it won't feel like somebody's insinuating it. You know,
Yeah,
it's just that.
or just do what you do. You know what I mean? You know the song by Buttrick Bill, "Do What You Do." You like do what you do. You like doing this, do what you do. But if it's F you too, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, don't be getting mad at people because y'all don't feel the same way we feel, or don't feel like it's necessary to bring awareness to things like this so it could eventually stop, or we have rules in place, you know what I mean? So that people will be comfortable to come out and let it be known when it happened. And the thing is, like I told you, we wasn't even speaking on that issue yesterday. You see? So who is the salty one? Who is the one that feel away? So the only time you feel away is because you contradicting yourself in some kind of way. You involved directly or indirectly some kind of way for you to feel away. Because me, if they say that, about me, I could care less because I know it's not true, and I don't involve myself in no way, shape, or form with anybody who do such things. You see what I'm saying? So we having a whole different. They so stupid. The same woman that was attacking Shaka didn't even realize that it was on Shaka platform. She thought she was on Neo platform at first. You see, and then
It was, but she made the thing so that it's kind of a sinking, and then I could
yeah,
see the comments, and I guess she
yeah,
didn't
that's
know
what I
that. You know what I'm
mean.
saying?
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, she don't even have no respect or manners. We don't have none to say about you. You don't even exist. We ain't talking about Sanetta. We talking about real life issues and whatever the hell we feel like talking about. But for you to come with some kind of respect and manners, you come in disrespecting and bringing up old narratives because you stealing your feelings, because you salty, because your so-called master does mess with scammers and people that been charged for child molestation and rape. That's the end of the story. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's obviously
she cursed like a what dead grandmother or something like that. I mean, she's far.
yeah,
But
all
let's
kind
hear
of
from
nonsense. I don't know
let's
if
hear
she
from
was
Sister
talking to
Andrea Brunet.
somebody in the chat or what.
No, she was addressing me. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
because everybody, you couldn't see it, but everybody, I don't know if you could see, but everybody in the chats was gay at her, Shaka.
Yeah, well, of course, but but let's hear from Sister Andrea Brunet, because the Sister Neo X will start in less than 10 minutes. So, Andrea Brunet, how you doing, sister?
I'm doing well. I was just going to say sometimes the reason why you don't hear other people say anything that somebody's saying is wrong is because that's what they want to say, but they just don't have the courage to say it. They'll stand behind somebody else and say, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because they don't want to say, they don't want to be put on record for saying how they really feel about a particular thing, because they're going to have to be held account for what they say. So I would tell my grandkids, and I said, when you come back and co-sign something that somebody said, it might as well be you saying it, right? If you stay quiet and you know something's wrong, it might as well be you saying it. When you go out there and we've been, especially in this particular situation, and we keep talking about, all we're talking about is pedophilia and all the stuff that people are doing and how they're doing it and who's saying it, not that you said it, who has put it out there. And for some reason or another, these people want to come on your panel and accuse you of doing, instead of, you keep saying go to the person who said it, but it's easier to come on here and accuse you of being, because if they go over there, they know the heat is coming. So they're not going to do that. It's easier to come over here because they know at least you do exercise decorum. I mean, in some cases, I'm like, hey, young Heru, man, and Ching Ching, man, cuss them and keep it moving. But you give people the room to come over here, say what you got to say, and not come out on the chat. To me, the chat is another way of them getting away with saying stuff because they don't want to show their face. Some of them don't want to do that either, because it takes a whole nother, that's a whole nother level for them to come out here and accuse you. And you can stand before your accuser. That's why they said when you go to court, you have a right to stand before your accuser. But they keep coming here and accusing you because it's easier to do that than it is to go back to the source of where all this started. And so, I mean, hats off to you, because you stand your ground, and I admire you for that, because it takes a lot when you got folks giving you body blows all the time. They try to body blow you as much. They can't get to the head part because they know that what you're saying is true. They're just trying to knock the wind out of you so you can slow yourself down a little bit. But that hasn't happened because you do hold your own. And I like how you tell people, I don't need anybody to come over and defend me. Now, those of us who stand with what you stand with, it sounds like we're your cheerleaders, but no, we are cheerleading for our children and what's happening to our children. And you just the guy who's there that we can get around and say, yeah, we're going to rally with him because this is what he's doing. So that's different than what you see going on the other channel, right? Because you cannot, in your good mind, come out there and defend someone who keeps saying the things that they say about people's families and about your children and how you're treating your children. And I mean, I'm not going to even give them the benefit of saying they're sick. That's an excuse to me. You're grown and you should know better. And I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. You keep doing it. We're here, you know, those of us who believe, and not believe, that I don't even want to say stand with what you stand for. We are here. And this is where we choose to be. And it's not that, I mean, like, I haven't known you for any length of time, but I know what you're standing for. And that's what I'm here for. I don't know you. I don't know B Bennett. I don't know Young Haywood, even though I'm still coming for you, Young Haywood. I don't know none of y'all. I don't know none of y'all, but I know what you're standing for. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And the same thing with everybody else who's there. That's why we're here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I guess we can close on that. You know, the sister Neo X. Can you hear me? I don't even hear my voice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, the sister Neo X will be live in 5 minutes. So, you know, I will end this live stream. I will not put the outro, but I will say as usual, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I stay fast. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Hotep. Let's head to NeoX channel. You have the link here in the chat. Let's go and support the sister NeoX. Yes, that's all we have to do. The link is in the chat. It's on the screen. All right. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. I appreciate that.